You see, there was 12 of us kids growing up in the hills of Arkansas, and we didn't have much money. And at mealtime, we didn't have enough plates to go around. So I always just ate gravy on a bucket lid. Well, one day, Pa took us all to town, and for the first time, we went to this restaurant. And it was all so fancy, I didn't know what to do. So when they asked me what I wanted, I said, just pour me some gravy on a bucket lid. Well, I didn't know there was any better way. You can have your gourmet foods and fancy eats, but for me, I made up my mind that day, if I ever had my own cafe, that's just how I do things. Good and simple. That's why this is the only place in the world where you can eat off a bucket lid.
I just wanted some Tabasco sauce.
That's Chester Drawers. Years ago, he wrote and recorded a song that told that story. And he took the proceeds and opened up this little diner in Reed Spring, Missouri, right in the heart of the Ozark Mountains, the Bucket Lid Cafe. Nowadays, it's hard to imagine this little town without it.
I love that gravy on a bucket lid.
Townsfolk gather here to swap stories, have a little coffee, share a laugh, and solve the world's problems. It's too bad the world never asked them to.
The gravy, I'll say when to stop. Yeah, just pour the gravy, I'll say when to stop.
Joanna, could you bring me 2 flawless eggs, please?
Try.
There is no try, only do.
Seems like I've heard that before. Here, how are these?
Let me see. I'll have this one.
Well, I thought you needed 2.
No, only one, just the best of the best.
Boy, you sure are particular.
But it's my quest. As chef, I will create the perfect biscuit. Then I'll create the perfect omelet. And then the Bucket Lid Cafe will be famous.
Well, for now, I'll settle for a number 3.
Hey, Willie.
Good morning, Bob. How's things going over at the hardware store?
Oh, I think I got it pretty well nailed down over there. Good. How's everything going with you?
Well, Bob, I was just reading some historical facts here in the paper.
Yeah?
And did you know that the bathtub was invented in 1850?
Sure enough.
Yeah, and the telephone, it was invented in 1875.
Wow.
Do you know what that means, Bob?
I don't know what that means.
That means a fella could sit in a bathtub for 25 years and never get interrupted by a phone call.
Morning, Bob. How's Donna and that new grandbaby?
Oh, just fine. Growing like a weed, I'm telling you. I mean, the grandbaby, not my wife.
Want your coffee black?
What other color should you have?
Oh, very funny. Everyone's a comedian.
Hey, I'll take a cup of that black. You know, you act a little uneasy today, Jean.
Well, I was online this morning and the cafe got a bad review.
Yeah? What was wrong?
Well, I guess somebody complained because the menu didn't have anything that was certified organic.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Oh, I don't know about that. My wife's into that organic stuff. She sent me to the store the other day to get her some of them organic vegetables.
Really?
I went down to the store and picked out some of them vegetables, took them over to the produce manager, and I said, look, I'm buying these organic vegetables for my wife. Can you tell me if they've been sprayed with them poison chemicals?
Well, what did he say?
He looked around, he said, no, you'll have to do that yourself.
Well, Oscar P. Myron, it's been a while.
It has.
Hey, Oscar, you want some coffee?
Pour it on.
All right. Well, would you like some sugar with that?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, what'll it be? The usual sawmill scramble with biscuits?
Yep, on a bucket lid.
Well, of course.
Well, how was your fishing trip with old Crawdad?
Well, Bob, it started off good and just went downhill from there.
Oh, what happened?
Well, you know, me and old Crawdad, we was down there at Mitchell's Lake. We was fishing off a dock. Well, it'd been slow for a while, and all of a sudden them fish, they went to biting faster than you could pull them in. Wow. Oh, yeah. We was having a time, and all of a sudden, a game warden, he showed up. Oh, yeah, yeah.
What'd you do?
What'd I do? I took off out through the woods. That's what I did.
What happened then?
Well, the game warden, he took right after me. Yeah. And he chased me a good ways out through there. And I finally stopped. And he caught up with me, and I'll tell you, he was a breathing hard, too. He said, mister, I'm going to have to see your fishing license. Well, I just got my billfold out and opened them up, showed them to him, and he said, son, you must be dumber than a box of rocks. Them fishing licenses you got are good. I said, I know that. Crawdad didn't have one.
Okay, here you go, Willie, your usual. And for you, Oscar, a number 6 on a bucket lid. Well, what's the matter?
Well, how about some sugar?
I think you've had enough for one morning.
Howdy, boys.
Hey, Chester.
How we doing this fine day?
We're doing good. Old Willie, he's been giving us a history of bathtubs and a history of telephones. And Oscar here, he's been running from the law, and all I've been doing is just sitting here wearing out a good hide.
Pretty much a normal day then.
Hey, everybody.
Running a little late this morning, looks like.
Well, excuse me for breathing, but I was talking to Fargus. And you know Fargus, talk, and that slow drawl of his. Now, I'm not saying that the man is slow, but it takes him an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes. And get this, boys. He just got a brand new pair of water skis for his birthday last month, but hasn't been able to use them yet.
Well, why not?
Can't find a lake with a slope.
Definitely too much chlorine in that gene pool.
Wait a minute. Is that Oscar P. Meyer's face I see?
Ain't nobody but.
Hey, it's good to have you back.
Well, thank you.
And your front, your middle, and your side. oh, hold on here. Chester, I got some mail for you here somewhere, bud. Aha, there it is right there.
Thank you, sir.
You bet. Have you got anything for me? Because I got to go.
Yeah, wait, Homer, I've got some letters for you here.
Thank you, dear.
There you go.
All right, thank you, hon. You know, boys, I wish I could be like this, stamp and stick around, but I'm union. Gotta go. You know, Chester,
Yeah.
I sure think the world of you.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Of course, you know what shape the world's in today.
I think that feller's got 3 speeds. On, off, and don't push your luck.
Well, what's wrong there, Chester?
Well, it's a letter from the State Health Department. It seems the new health inspector, Pat Baker, is paying us a surprise visit today.
Yeah?
Well, now, how could it be a surprise if they're telling you they're coming?
Well, I guess if I knew that, it wouldn't be a surprise now, would it?
I guess you're right.
Let me see that letter, Chester.
Yeah.
Let me see what that says. Let's see. Oh, I see. This is the results of the inspection when they were here before. That's what that is right there. There you are.
Well, Chester, have you seen any odd-looking fellows in here lately?
No, Oscar, no one comes to mind.
Well, you know, Chester, Danny's a good cook, and you run things real well here. That shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Well, I don't know. My friend Wilma, she waitresses down at the Capitol, and she said this new inspector is tough enough to start a fire by rubbing 2 icicles together.
What else does that letter say?
Well, it looks like the inspector has some real concerns. We're serving food on non-approved food contact surfaces.
What does that mean?
Well, I think it means they don't like our bucket lids and we're going to have to stop using them.
Well, they can't do that. It just wouldn't be the same without eating on bucket lids here. So what are you going to do, Chester?
Well, I guess I'll just have to hear him out. Maybe change his mind. Not much else I can do.
Well, I just had a thought.
Stop the presses.
why don't you get on his good side? I mean, have Danny to whip up some of his special grits and gravy and biscuits and give them to him when he comes.
You mean like bribe him?
Well, you could do that too.
Hey, I think Willie's got it.
How's that?
Well, as soon as Danny gives an inspector his food, then Danny runs out that door. Well, the inspector takes after him. And as soon as he goes out the door, you slam it and lock it. Problem solved.
That's the most ridiculous idea I've ever heard.
Well, it worked for Crawdad. Well, at least I think it did.
Well, I know one thing for sure. Trigger's my new hard hand, and he's starting at the hardware store today. So I better get over there and make sure everything's going all right.
Well, good luck with that.
Well, I'll see you fellas after a while. Oh, Chester, you want me to come back and put in a good word for you for that inspector?
Well, now, that'd be mighty nice. Wouldn't hurt a thing.
Well, I'll see you then.
How's that supply list coming, Danny?
Well, I just about got her done. 2 rolls of duct tape.
Duct tape?
Well, of course, duct tape. It's like the Force. It has a dark side and it has a light side. It holds the universe together.
Well, Chef Skywalker, we'll need you to work a little magic later this afternoon and treat the inspector with some of your special biscuits and gravy. Hey, Joanna, does it say what time he's gonna be here?
No, it just says sometime later this afternoon.
It just doesn't figure. I mean, I don't understand why this inspector has such a problem with our using bucket lids. I mean, they're just as clean and spotless as Grandma's china.
Yeah, another urban dwelling anti-Lidite. What are we still living in the Stone Age, people?
Well, we'll just have to hear him out. Maybe he'll come to understand that life's a little better when served on a bucket lid.
Well, we got nothing to worry about. Our last inspection, we passed with flying colors. 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 My special treat. I can't believe I forgot my green gold.
No, Danny, you don't mean...
No, Danny, please, let's not go there again.
Oh, yes.
No, not the avocado ice cream.
Come on, the last inspector liked it so much, he ordered some to take home.
Yeah, he took one bite and then had us wrap his order to go.
I don't know, Dad. This new inspector sounds pretty tough.
Well, we'll give this place a good going over. Joanna, you clean up the dining room. Gina, you and Danny take the kitchen and the storeroom. And Danny, why don't you mix up some fresh biscuits and gravy for the inspector? We'll show him some real bucket lid cafe hospitality.
Well, if it isn't, bend over.
If it isn't, I'm not sure who it is.
Well, won't you sit right here and I'll go get you some coffee?
That would be nice, thank you.
Thanks for bringing those forms over, Ben. Saved me a trip to the bank. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get over there this afternoon.
What is it, the health inspector's visit?
You got that right.
Yeah, well, Bob Lefter, he stopped by the bank right before lunch and told me about it. Hey, Danny, why don't you whip up some of your super avocado ice cream like last time?
Did you try some?
Well, of course. Green's my favorite color. And besides, it wasn't half bad.
I see you have a discerning palate, Banker Ben.
Hey, boss. Sorry to bother you.
That's fine. What do you need?
Well, first thing, thanks for hiring me. I mean, you won't be disappointed, I guarantee.
Well, I'm sure you can handle the job.
And second thing, you're not going to believe this, but we got this big, tall, stupid guy that wants to buy just a half a gallon of this paint. Now, I know this is my first day at work, but you and I both know we only sell this paint by the gallon. But this big, stupid moron, big, tall guy with a black hat on thinks he's cool, he wants to buy just a half a gallon. And this fine gentleman here wants to buy the other half.
Bob's Hardware. Oh, hi, Danny. Yeah. Well, sure, extra strength cleaner, small can of white paint. Yeah, we can do that. I'll have Trigger bring it over right away, okay? Yeah, he'll be there in just a minute. Right. Hey, Trigger. Trigger!
Yeah.
The health inspector is coming to the bucket lid, and Danny needs you to bring him some white paint and some cleaner. And get it over there ASAP.
I got it, Bob. I'm on it. Let's see, extra strength paint, cleaner, and small white paint. AARP, RSVP, whatever you said.
Just get it to him as soon as you can.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, just stay over there as long as you can too, Trigger. Okay, as long as you want to, just stay over there.
Hey, you boys know the difference between Bigfoot and an intelligent inspector?
No what?
Bigfoot's actually been sighted. So when's the inspection?
Well, sometime later today, I guess.
Are you ready?
We will be. Danny, did you call over to the hardware store for some of that strong cleaner?
Oh, yeah, I did. And Trigger is going to bring some over after a while, along with some touch-up paint for that back door.
You better watch that new assistant. If you ask me, he's got about as much sense God gave a goose.
Trigger, he means well. He's a good fella.
How's the new job going?
Well, so far it's okay. Yeah. But you know, my last job had a lot better benefits.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Well, I was a watchmaker. Mm-hmm. I could make my own hours.
Oh, thanks for the laughs. I tell you, we sure could use them today. If you don't mind, would you take those back to the kitchen? Danny and Gina are finishing up.
Sure. Hey, I'm on it right now.
Thank you.
Hey, Danny, I think we're just about done here. How are the biscuits going?
Not just biscuits, these are ninja biscuits. Takes years to master this recipe, and as soon as I make them, they disappear.
Hi, guys. I got what you wanted, Danny. Extra strength cleaner, and it's the good stuff. And I got paint for the back door.
Excellent. Can you give us a hand?
Yeah.
Very funny. Not like that.
Yeah. Well, Joanna said y'all could use some cheering up, and I'll help. No problem.
Trigger. I'll get the brushes and meet you in the storeroom. Gina, would you please wipe down the counters out front? Okay, now Trigger, use that touch-up paint on the frame of this door right here. And then we're going to take that high-powered cleanser and we're going to get that sink spotless.
Spotless, right. That's like my neighbor.
Your neighbor?
Yeah. Instead of flea dip for his dog, he used spot remover, and now I can't find him.
Oh, get to work.
Right.
Oh, hey, sweetie. How was school today?
Oh, it was okay.
Well, what about show and tell? Did everybody like Blinker?
I think Blinker was a big hit.
Oh, good. I tell you what, now I need you to keep a close eye on him until you get home. Now, if you have homework, you should probably get started on it. You can sit right over there, okay? Okay, I'll come check on you in a little bit.
hello, Mort. Just not quite been the same since he rolled that hearse over, has he?
No, but I heard he sure livened things up at the accountant's Christmas party last year.
Oh, hey, Mort. Come on over this way and have a seat. I'll go make you some coffee, okay?
What happened?
Trigger passed out. Well, let's get him on some chairs.
Blinker's gone.
Oh no, you were supposed to be watching him. Gina, it's okay. It's just Lily's guinea pig. We gotta find him.
Blinker! 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 You stupid little varmint! Blinker!
Don't get your hopes up.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Welcome to the Bucket Lid Cafe. Just have a seat anywhere you'd like.
I'm looking for Chester Drawers, the owner of this establishment.
Oh, that'd be me, ma'am. How can I help you?
I'm Pat Baker from the State Health Department.
Well, we were expecting we've been expecting you, ma'am. Just have a seat over here. Can I get you something?
I'm not sure.
Well, at least let me get you a glass of water. You've had a long trip, ma'am. Gina, the health inspector is here. And I need you to get her a glass of water and see if you can get Trigger under control. Oh, hello again. It's been a busy day. Busy day at the Bucket Lid, always busy. But we like it that way.
Yes, well, let's get down to business. 2 weeks ago, I made an unannounced visit to the cafe. I don't know if you're aware of that, but I'm here to deliver the results. The State Health Department has a new community awareness initiative that seeks to find out how a cafe operates on a normal day. We look for cleanliness, efficiency, promptness, and we're looking for anything a little unusual or out of the ordinary. And this new initiative seeks to protect the safety of the citizens. Of primary concern is the surface on which food is served, and that's why I'm here today. One of the things that we look for is anything unusual And so I hope to help you understand where we're at. But for the bucket lid to continue, we might have to make a few changes.
That was close. I need you to take Blinker on home. Your brother should be home by now, okay? All right. Bye-bye. Danny, are you okay?
I'm fine. Why do you ask?
Oh no, the fumes. Come with me.
The biscuits.
It's okay.
The biscuits.
All right. Sit right down here, get you a little fresh air and sunshine, and I'll come back and check on you in a little bit, okay?
You must save the ninja.
Okay, I'm on it, Danny. Oh, what do I do? What? Oh, the biscuits. Yes. Ugh. Bucket Lid Cafe.
Oh, hi, Joanna. How's everything?
Oh, Danny's out back. He breathed in the paint thinner fumes and he put cleanser in the biscuit dough. And the inspector thinks Trigger's dead, and I'm afraid she might have seen the hamster.
Don't you mean guinea pig?
I don't care. Just give me 2 aspirin and some new biscuit dough.
Now, I have some real concerns about your cafe because of one thing I see. You cannot serve food on the lid of a bucket. It's a food contact surface that's not allowed according to a pending state code.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're pretty simple folks here in the Ozarks, and we make do with what we have. Well, we take as much care with our bucket lids as we do with our friends who come in every day for a good meal. Well, Gina and Joanna would never do anything to hurt our customers. Why, they're our friends.
That's true. Is there anything else I can get for you? Thank you. Well, hi. Welcome to the Bucket Lid. How many? 4? Right this way.
Boys, first time in the cafe, and they really don't know what to expect.
Oh, well, that's all right. We're here to give you good food at a good price and make you feel at home. Come on with me.
It's okay.
Hey, you know what? I've got just the thing for you. I'll be right back. Joanna, I need a #1 gravy on a bucket lid.
Okay, coming right up.
Here we go, our specialty, the #1 gravy on a bucket lid. Y'all enjoy.
Oh, thank you. It's just like home. It means so much to us.
Well, it's my pleasure.
You see, we believe sometimes the simple things in life can make us feel right at home. Life can taste a bit better when served on a bucket lid.
Well, your kitchen looks very good, and your books are solid. You know, I may have underestimated you folks. It kind of feels nice to slow down and just relax and enjoy your day.
Well, I hope you felt that here. Are we going to get to stay open?
I wouldn't worry about that. You're gonna be fine.
Yes.
Okay, everybody, it's your lucky day. Time for a special treat. My one-of-a-kind delectable dessert, avocado ice cream. Everyone dig in.
I think I'll take mine to go.
Sometimes in life, the things we fear the most are the things we should fear the least. Here in the Ozarks, we like to think that you just got to follow what you believe is right, and things will always work out. For us at the Bucket Lid Cafe, it's always been about sticking to the basics. Like we always say, simplicity is the spice of life.
I love that gravy on a bucket lid with the big brown biscuit I could suck. Ain't nothing like that gravy on a bucket lid. Just pour the gravy, I'll say when to stop. Yeah, just pour the gravy, I'll say when to stop.